Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Monster Manuals. Welcome back and happy day after Christmas. I hope everybody got something good and you got to spend some time with your family and all that jazz. But I need a little pick-me-up. I stayed up a little too late last night. So I've got a new special glass that we will be pouring our monster into. And you probably noticed the room looks a little different. There's not computers and stuff back there. That's because I got something that I may show off and I may not, and it may just be something that I show off in the video, but I don't really want to show it off right now. So, yeah. I'm trying to think of, do I have anything else to say? No, not really. So, I guess without further ado, the monster we will be trying today is Monster Energy Ultra Paradise. First impressions, we've got some like beachy kind of vibe. Reminds me of the Juice Pipeline Punch. That's what it was. The can design for that. I like how it's green up top. You know, 150 milligrams of caffeine, 10 calories. And I don't know if I said this in this video, but the Ultra line has really shocked me by tasting a lot better than the Juice line, just because I think the Ultra flavors have their own kind of unique flavor, while the Juice flavors, I kind of imagine somebody with a Monster can pouring in some Monster and some Juice and mixing it around, and that's kind of what it's like. And I wasn't a huge fan of OG Monster. I'll probably have to come back and review it again, or have one for myself just occasionally, because I don't think I did it justice. But these taste like original flavors. They like, excuse me, they taste their own unique kind of style. But without all this rambling, let's read the side of the can and see what it has to say. Where is paradise? A chalet on the slopes, a streamside ranch, or a penthouse in the city? How about a private island with a white sand beach, turquoise water, and a gentle tropic breeze? Monster Ultra Paradise, pure, crisp, invigorating island flavors. Kick back and enjoy paradise wherever you can find it. Unleash the Ultra Beast. Alright, shorter can design, not really telling us a little bit about the flavor, just kind of telling us what we should feel. So this is paradise in a can for us, so without further ado, let's do the crack and the pour. Bit of an odd crack, but I think that's just the can. So here we go with the pour. Ooh, okay. A little bit of a watered Baja Blast watered down Baja Blast look and color. Interesting flavor, or if I can get my senses right this morning, interesting smell. Kind of a cleaning product kind of flavor or smell. Interesting. By the smell, I think I'm gonna like this, but here we go. So here is my tasting of Ultra Paradise. Monster Energy Ultra Paradise. First tastings, not super strong. Kind of sour gummy worm, kind of like Sour Patch Kids kind of taste on the tongue. But not bad. Interesting aftertaste, a little bit of twang with that aftertaste, which I think most monsters have. They're not a smooth kind of drinking energy drink. They're going to have that kind of kickback of that aftertaste. So let's try it from the glass. I mean, it's not bad. Just, it is very bland. There is not a lot of flavor with this. It's just, it's very bland. There's not a lot of flavor. I think the taste is fine. You know, when we had the Pipeline Punch, I just was kind of like, ugh, what is this? I think this is like, where is it? Like, there's almost no flavor in this. And I guess the biggest thing is, I don't taste Monster in this, not one bit. Usually, I can taste the Monster. It's almost like they put maybe this much flavoring, and then they put like 80 cans of Monster in it. This, I can't taste the Monster one bit. It's a very good sipping Monster. You know, maybe you set this on your desk and you're working for 5 minutes. You pick this up. You take a sip. It's nothing overwhelming. You can get back right into your work. It's a very smooth Monster. There's, like I said, and I think this is true for most Monsters. Once you start sipping a little bit more, that aftertaste goes away a little bit. But I mean, it's not terrible, and it's not amazing because it's just not all the way there. I feel like I can't even review this Monster. I think they need to go back and redo the formula because it's just it is not all the way there. I think, you know, there's a lot of good things that can have this Monster. I think it tastes very similar to a Baja Blast, and I assume, and I don't know the lore when this was made, but I assume it was after Baja Blast. So I assume they were going to try and capitalize off of the Baja Blast success by essentially making it into a Monster, and they failed at doing that. Like, it looks, it's almost like the first time I tried Baja Blast, I was at my local Taco Bell, and I got it from the fountain, and it tastes like I was drinking pool water, like local community pool water with all that chlorine in it. And I think it was because there was not a lot of flavoring, and there was a lot of city water, and you know, it kind of had, the city water kind of has that taste. That's what it tastes like. And this tastes like you just took like bottled water and a little bit of Baja Blast syrup, you poured it into a bottle, put some carbonated water in it, stirred it around. That's what this tastes like. I mean, if you gave me this, I probably would have told you it's one of two things. It's a watered down Baja Blast, or it's a, like the Soda Stream, like the homemade soda makers with Baja Blast flavoring, and you just did not, you know, did not put enough flavoring in it. But I'm really kind of contemplating trying to assess this Monster because it's just not all the way there. So I feel like I'm not doing it justice because it's not all the way there. Like I said, Monster Energy. Anybody from, I don't even know, is it Monster Energy Corporation? You know, you guys are doing your old dirt bike sponsoring. I think you need to go back and reassess this flavor, so people can really assess it and see if it's a good Monster. Because I think it has potential. It has potential. This is like a draft pick in the NBA. You know, you think it has potential, but is it really going to shine? We don't know because this flavor is just not all the way there yet. But that's my first impressions of Monster Energy Ultra Paradise. I don't really have anything else to say about it. So let's go and see what my review and ranking on the tier list is. So let's go do that right now.
Alright, here we go. We have Ultra Paradise. We have Taste at 6 out of 10, Branding at 5 out of 10, Kick at 4.5 out of 10, and that all rounds out to a 6 out of 10, sorry. As my post-production process, I kind of researched this a little bit. Apparently, there's cucumber in this flavor. It's lime with a hint of cucumber, which I'm not a big cucumber fan. I don't eat cucumbers, but I can taste it. I most definitely can taste that. That is that unique flavor that comes across. That's why it tastes Baja Blasty with that tropical cucumber. But anyways, I think the taste is okay. It's just not all the way there. That's at a 6 out of 10. Branding at 5 out of 10. I think the can design's a little meh. I think the kick at 4.5 out of 10. This Monster is just not all the way there, and it doesn't bring any kick to it. And that all rounds out to a 6 out of 10. I think it's an above average Monster, but it's just not great, but it's not terrible either. So the tier list should reflect this, but let's go see what I have to say about Ultra Paradise on the tier list. Alright, here we go. I put it at good. I think a monster that most resembles this is most definitely Blue Hawaiian. It's not all the way there, but it tastes pretty good, so that's why I put it at good. I think that's where it belongs. I was first going to put it at meh, but I think it's a good monster. It's a good flavor. It's just not all the way there. And I saw Blue Hawaiian. I'm like, yes, that is what that is, but for this flavor. So it's at good, and I put it right next to Blue Hawaiian. And the tier list doesn't really match the overall rankings, like from left to right, but it's in that tier, and I just put it right next to it because it reminds me so much of Blue Hawaiian. So yeah. Alright, thank you guys for watching another episode of the Monster Manuals. We're diminishing down my purchases, so we're getting closer, but we still have a lot left. There's still a lot of episodes scheduled for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!